The Tennessee Titans must not hire Matt Nagy as the next head football coach of the Titans. Now, I've been hearing the rumor mill, oh, the Tennessee Titans are very interested in Matt Nagy. He is up there on the leaderboards to be hired as the next head coach. And I keep thinking to myself, why are the Titans doing this? All I can imagine is the double doink. Cody Parkey against the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, when I think about, that's what I think about of Matt Nagy. He doesn't inspire me to think, wow, I really think the Titans are going to be competitive. It blows my mind. I do not want Matt Nagy. He's honestly, the Chiefs' offense has looked terrible this year, ever since he's been there. I know he doesn't call plays, that's usually Andy Reid, but he is the offensive coordinator, and he does not inspire me to be a Titans fan. I would never switch teams. People who switch teams, I don't trust them. I mean, that's a cardinal sin in my opinion. But realistically, if we do hire Matt Nagy, I throw my hands up in the air. I mean, I've been a Titans fan for over 20 years now, and I'm already losing my hair. I'm only 27. I know I look good, but damn the hair. But here are some of the candidates who I think would be an excellent hire for the Titans as their next head football coach. The first one, Klint Kubiak, the offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks. He has looked amazing with that offense. He has Sam Darnold, and I'm sorry, Sam Darnold reminds me a lot of Ryan Tannehill, and I wasn't really inspired by Ryan Tannehill either. We had an amazing defense, and we had an all-time great running back in Derrick Henry. He's honestly, hot take, the best running back in this generation. Quote me on that. He just continues to blow my mind. And I'm going to say it again. Better than Adrian Peterson. I'll leave it at that, chat. But honestly, Klint Kubiak with Sam Darnold has honestly the 8th in total yards per game, the 8th in passing yards per game, 16th in rushing, but you gotta understand, they don't really have a great running back like other teams do. They're actually ahead, I want to say the 49ers, look it up on ESPN stats. And honestly, they're in second in points per game. Klint Kubiak has been amazing. He's also very young. People say he needs a little bit more time to cook as an offensive coordinator before he becomes a head coach. I say just bring him in. There isn't a Ben Johnson out there. There isn't, a Liam Cohen out there. Get somebody who is the top of the market, and that's Klint Kubiak. And this is the first season as the offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks. People last year were like, oh, he was the offensive coordinator for the Saints. The Saints were terrible. I agree. But if you actually look at the stats, they were actually a middle of the pack offense. The only problem they could have done was they couldn't score points. They were, I want to say, in the back 10 of the league in scoring points. But this year, with a competent offense, the Seattle Seahawks have looked freaking amazing. I'm excited, and I hope the Titans. He's my number one pick right now as a head football coach with the Tennessee Titans. Number 2. Chris Shula and Los Angeles Rams. Right now they're in 7th in points allowed, 5th in takeaways, 10th in sacks, and 8th in lowest QBR rating. This defense is humming. They're going to say, oh, that's a nepotism hire. He's the grandson of Don Shula, the Miami Dolphins coach. I would love to see that for the Tennessee Titans. Get somebody who has the legacy of Don Shula. Get Chris Shula, and we need a culture setter guy. And plus, he's on the Sean McVay coaching tree. Every coach in the Sean McVay coaching tree is always amazing, except for that Staley guy, the head coach for the Los Angeles Chargers before Jim Harbaugh became the coach. Chat. Get this guy. If we don't get Klint Kubiak, get Chris Shula for the Los Angeles Rams. The defense is always good. I mean, they turned around that defense from when Aaron Donald retired to the defense it is now. Generational. I want to say, let me take that back. Definitely not generational, but a defense that is competent, competitive, and a rebuild that took over, I want to say, less than 3 years with that defense. When Aaron Donald retired, when they traded Jalen Ramsey, the defense was a question mark, and they were able to turn that defense around. Bring Chris Shula in if you can't get Klint Kubiak. Sorry for me stuttering. I'm just very excited. And honestly, if we really want somebody who's done this before, and then maybe that's why they're looking at Matt Nagy, get Mike McCarthy. I know the ceiling's kind of low with him, But at least you know what you get. When he was with the Dallas Cowboys, they had 12-5 seasons, all 4 years he was there. He was competent with Aaron Rodgers, competent with Dak Prescott. He knows what he's doing. He's a grown-up at the head coaching position. He's been there before. Bring Mike McCarthy in. Do not go after Matt Nagy. I plead to you, do not go Matt Nagy. I do not know if I had to deal with Brian Callahan. Please do not bring Matt Nagy in. I please do not bring him. Oh my lord. But yes, Mike McCarthy, he was awesome with the Dallas Cowboys. Very awesome. And I think if you bring him to the Tennessee Titans, we could bring the Titans to competency. Remember, before they brought in Mike McCarthy, the Dallas Cowboys were 9-7 merchants. 9-7 with Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett was terrible. They should have fired him years ago. But the Tennessee Titans either need to get Klint Kubiak, Chris Shula, or Mike McCarthy. If you go outside of those three hires, you go Jesse Minter, defensive coordinator for the Chargers. Do not go Joe Brady. People are like, oh, but Joe Brady's so good. He's had Joe Burrow and Josh Allen. I do not want an offensive coordinator who has a generational quarterback. Please do not do that. That's the failure people will do every year. That's what happened with Josh McDaniels. He had Tom Brady. That's what happened with Peyton Manning and all of his offensive coordinators. Do not bring in Joe Brady. I'm telling you. Hey, if I'm wrong, if the Titans hire him and he does great, I'll apologize. Absolutely. But Jesse Minter's okay. I'll even take Robert Saleh. The Jets was not his fault. But anyways, I'm going to leave it to you. Who do you think the Tennessee Titans should hire as their next head football coach? Leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos. I appreciate you. Get out of here.